Welcome to today's Rhumbix Client Spotlight, featuring Heather Avila, the President and CEO of Live Electric Incorporated, a commercial and industrial electrical contracting company in Southern Nevada. Heather, thank you so much for joining us today.
Well, thank you so much for the invitation and the opportunity.
Well, we appreciate you as well. So can you tell us a little bit about yourself, your role, your background, your company?
Absolutely. My name is Heather Avila. I am President and CEO of Live Electric. We are 10 years old. We're a commercial, industrial, and public works electrical contractor, safely performing our work here in Southern Nevada since 2014. We do work for a lot of the government entities, local municipalities, as well as resorts up and down the Las Vegas Strip.
Oh, wow. Do you work outside of Las Vegas as well, like maybe in the state of Nevada or?
No, as a woman-owned small business, we stay in our lane. So we are we are regional and just Southern Nevada. The Las Vegas metro area is the busiest area, but all of Southern Nevada.
Yeah. So can you describe how, being a woman in construction, how have you overcome challenges in your career and how did you get into the industry? And any recommendations for other women in the construction industry that maybe are new or, have a few years under their belt?
Well, the construction industry is full of challenges, regardless of gender or background. It's got a lot of challenges on its own. For a woman in a dominated field, there's always additional and unique challenges to that. We're always having to prove ourselves and overcome the stigma of being a woman and how much can we know, what are we capable of, what are we qualified to do? And the answer is everything, if not better than our male counterparts, because we bring something special to the table. We have incredible communication skills, and that's something that builders, owners, and end users really do value, is clear, concise, responsive communication and an incredible safety record. So that's what we bring to the table. So there's always going to be challenges, but always having to prove ourselves, our capabilities, and our qualifications is an ongoing and never-ending challenge. We're always going to be doubted, so we have to put our doubters to rest.
Fantastic. Yeah, amazing. So kind of jumping into the projects and the electrical contractor space, what kind of, how large are your projects? What types of projects are you typically working on?
We are a smaller contractor, so our bid limit is 2.5 million. Our average contract size is about 500,000, but we do everything from the small service calls, just $500, all the way up to the top of our bid limit. We do work for federal, local, state, and local municipalities, like I said, in addition to the private industries. So we're doing work for the Department of Aviation at the Harry Reid International Airport, redoing the baggage carousels. We work for City of Henderson on their facilities, City of Las Vegas on their facilities, as well as large corporations like Mars, Tropicana, or Target, AT&T, and some resorts that you've heard of on the Strip, the MGM properties as well. So we get to do a lot of fun work in addition to the gray wall institutional stuff. So we do a lot. We're small but mighty, but our sweet spot is right there in the 500,000 range.
Yeah, how many projects are you concurrently working? Sorry for stepping on you.
Oh, no, not at all. We will be running anywhere between 10 to 15 projects concurrently,
Wow.
but also working on pre-con for several more. Pre-con tends to take a lot of our time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, how many field workers do you have on typical projects?
Like I said, we're a small business, so our field staff, we run between 20 to 25 on average, and we can flex up and flex down as needed. That's the real benefit of being a union electrical contractor. Is when we have a larger project and we need more people, we're able to get qualified electricians on site as of the next day. But we're between 20 and 25 on average.
Yeah. Now kind of moving into your relationship with Rhumbix. Excuse me. What can you describe your old reporting system and the headaches that it might have caused, or kind of describe before you decided to go with Rhumbix?
Well, my background is business operations, and I love process procedure. That's my favorite stuff. And I'm also old school, so everything we've ever done has always been pen and paper. But we have a lot of documented processes and procedures that have helped us do pen and paper very well. But we know it's not scalable, and it's also not what general contractors want in 2024 is scanned paper forms. So we really needed to find something that would help us scale and grow and something that was going to help us be more responsive to the general contractor and owner's needs, as well as be receptive to what our field personnel were looking for. Something simple and slick that they didn't have to carry around a paper binder, that they could do right from their smartphone or tablet, record all of the daily progress, record their time, take their pictures, and send everything to us very easily without a clunky piece of four different apps that we were trying to put together with our paper process. So Rhumbix has really helped us appease everyone as well as ourselves. We've picked up a lot of efficiencies.
Wow. Which products are you using for Rhumbix? Is it Rhumbix timekeeping and time and materials or just timekeeping?
We do Rhumbix timekeeping, our daily reports, our JHAs, toolbox talks, our time and material forms, and we're really enjoying the beta dashboard and being able to see the analytics behind it at real time. So not waiting on me to be the bottleneck to create the reports out of our accounting system. We can actually see the productivity and our labor productivity on a project same day. It's really beautiful. It helps us be project managers and not a project witness.
Yeah, amazing. Also, I heard that you have an integration with QuickBooks.
And that's a huge efficiency for us. I've always hand entered that time off of the paper daily reports. Now our field team can enter their time right into the QuickBooks app. At the end of the week, when it's time to do payroll, we click an import button. It goes straight into QuickBooks. All the positions, all the cost codes, all the classifications, everything goes in seamlessly, and we can run payroll in a fraction of the time accurately. And we still have all of the reporting information that we can get out of QuickBooks in addition to the reporting that we can get out of Rhumbix. It's been a great efficiency on the back end on the payroll side.
Yeah, can you estimate like how many hours saved from the duplicate data entry or re-entering all those data figures?
Oh, with the reporting, I'd say probably about 20. But
Wow.
just the time entry alone, probably a good 8.
Wow, that's awesome. So when you're ready for a change, what kind of moved you? What was the moment when you say, "Hey, we needed to do better," and maybe move up to some sort of technology solution, and you started investigating software companies out there, let's say through Nika
Mm-hmm.
or other major events and associations. What did you review any other products? We don't want you to name any competitors or anything like that, but what were the requirements? What were you looking for, and what made you move to selecting Rhumbix?
Well, like I said, I love pen and paper. We joke that we heart paper, but it really wasn't scalable. And we're growing. As you know, we're 10 years old. We're picking up bigger projects, bigger bid limit, and more sophisticated customers that we're working for. And pen and paper just wasn't going to be able to get us to where we needed to be. And I knew that there is a bushel basket of software solutions that work for companies like mine. But being a small business, we're really limited on not only what we can afford, but what we need. We don't need something that's over functionality that we're just never going to be able to utilize it because of our size. And I do a lot of research. I consider myself a serial learner. I love to learn. And we also have a really great network of contractors, both here in Southern Nevada and through NECA nationwide. So I put the question out to my fellow contractors, and attending the NECA conference, the National NECA conference, we're able to go around booth to booth to get demos right there on the show floor. And the Rhumbix team had all the right answers. They were everything that I was looking for and more. They were very responsive. They followed up with a customized demo and really helped me understand how they would be able to flex and to be customizable to my needs. And they were very, very good listeners. And it really was the best fit for us, not only from a price point, but the functionalities were exactly what we needed. And the integration into QuickBooks was a deal breaker for me. And they were able to provide all of it.
Wow, that's great. So once you selected Rhumbix, how was the implementation? How was the customer support team? How does that meet
I
your
really,
needs?
yeah, I really liked how Rhumbix set me up with a dedicated representative to hold my hand, literally. Susan held my hand through every step of the way. She got to know my business. She got to know me. She got to know exactly what it was that I was looking for and how we operated currently to really make the Rhumbix integration seamless. Now, adapting a new technology is never easy and it's never without challenges, but the Rhumbix team was there with me, and Susan, my dedicated onboarding rep, has been with me and is still with me to this date. So any issues that we had, we quickly moved to solution, and it's very exciting to have it fully implemented in the field and in the admin side as well.
So interesting. When you're implementing software out in the field, there's a lot of naysayers out in the field, a lot of veterans, been around for a long time. This is the way we do it. We don't want to change. How did you overcome those challenges besides forcing it down their throat,
It never
point
works
blank?
well. Change is hard. Change is good and change is necessary. But the most important part about change is helping each one of the stakeholders understand the value to them on their level, give them the buy-in, help them understand how this is going to make their everyday easier and better. And it will be a lot easier there. So we did have an all-staff training where we introduced it. Then we did a training individually with each one of our foremen so that they could see how it worked for them. And making sure that we gave that buy-in at every step of the way is really what helped it. And adaptation has been very seamless. Learning new things is exciting and difficult, but they've all done very well.
Wow, that's amazing. So I have one last question. What would you say to another contractor about Rhumbix technology?
If you're considering leaving your paper process, it's a no-brainer. If you're working with another software and you're looking for something that's more user-friendly, something that can integrate to your platform, and something that you can have an easy sell with your staff, Rhumbix is definitely the one for that. They have a wonderful team that can really help you identify how your systems work currently and make Rhumbix adapt to your unique needs. We're all doing the same thing. We manage projects and we manage people, we manage personalities, and Rhumbix helps us do all of that with really quality data reporting and data analytics.
Oh, that's great. Well, that's all we have today. On behalf of Rhumbix, I want to thank you, Heather, for joining us today and sharing your perspectives and your experience, your background. Thank you for being part of the industry and really kind of being a leader. And we're excited to see what continues at Live Electric. So have a great day.
Thank you for the
And
opportunity to pay it forward, because one of the best parts about being a small contractor is we've had a lot of help in our success, and it's an important part to pay it forward and help others. So I hope that this helps some other small and diverse contractors like myself become even more efficient, effective, productive, and profitable.
Thank you and have a great day.
Thank you, you too.